go to Chicago now, where NewsNation's Alex Capriello joins us from the Holy Name Cathedral. Alex, good morning to you. What is the mood like there, and what have you observed as the faithful show up to honor and remember Pope Francis?
Yeah, good morning to you, Marni. It's a somber day here in Chicago, just like it is all across the world. A rather windy morning as people are waking up to the news of Pope Francis's passing. There was a mass held at the Holy Name Cathedral right here behind me at 8 in the morning, but it was very low attendance, probably because it was just still so early and people were still waking up to that news. Another mass is scheduled for about noon today. We expect that to be much better attended. At the same time, though, we have seen dozens of people trickle in and out of the cathedral, taking time even between these two masses to kneel on the risers, pray, and reflect about Pope Francis as a whole. Still a very large sense of shock is what I'm getting from the people here. I've spoken to someone now from Milan, Italy, here in Chicago visiting, somebody else that's from Spain that's here visiting. So people from all around the world are taking time to visit this cathedral and reflect, think about what Pope Francis meant to them and what he meant to the Catholic Church. We spoke to some of the worshipers earlier today. Take a listen.
He will be remembered as he has served the people, and he's a good shepherd to all the Catholics. I was devastated because, you know, I'm a very close Catholic, and Father Andy knows that I go to Mass every morning. We are all sinners, but he is very, like he said, walk like Jesus. If Jesus was here, what would he say?
I hope we continue to put the gospel into action by serving others, by not building walls, but building bridges, by being people of encounter, of inclusion, and of hope. The world as we know it, as all of you cover the news, is in a very dark place, and the light of God, light of peace, reigns in each of us as disciples, and the Pope should bring that out in all of us to share with others the message of joy.
Isn't it so interesting listening to that last priest, Marni? Very reflective of the sort of beliefs and policies of Pope Francis, who's known as one of the more progressive popes when it comes to our social climate in the world as a whole. Meanwhile, here at Holy Name Cathedral, there is a memorial that's already up there next to the pulpit of Pope Francis's headshot. People are lighting candles, taking time to look, pay respects. We expect that sort of behavior to continue throughout the course of the next day and weeks as we look towards the future of this Catholic Church.
Yeah, just a glimpse of one major city mourning the Pope this morning here in Chicago. Alex, thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.